Welcome to English literature class, my dear students of class 10th. Now I am going to start the speech of Bassanio. You know, Act 4, Scene 1 is going on. Here, the speech of Bassanio. Bassanio says, "This is no answer, thou unfeeling man, to excuse the current of the cruelty." Bassanio said, "This is not a satisfactory answer. You are heartless man on account of your merciless actions. Your actions are merciless, so you are a heartless person." Shylock says, "I am not bound to please thee with my answer. I am not obliged to give you the satisfactory answer. I am not compelled to please you, to make you happy." Bassanio says, "Do all men kill the things they do not love? Do all men kill anything that they not like?" Shylock says, "Hates any man the thing he would not kill? Is there any man who does not kill something that he truly hates?" Means, if a person hates anybody, he kills that person or that thing. Bassanio says, "Every offense is not a hate at first. Every fault is not hated from very beginning." Shylock says, "What wouldst thou have a serpent sting thee twice?" Shylock asked Bassanio, "What would you allow a snake to sting you twice? If the snake is a serpent or a snake bite you one time, will you allow him to bite it again?" Antonio says, "I pray you think you question with a Jew. You may as well go stand upon the beach." He says to Bassanio, Antonio says to Bassanio, "Remember, Bassanio, you are arguing with a Jew. Don't forget that you are arguing with a Jew." Now he says, "You may as well go stand upon the beach and bid the main flood bait his usual height. You may as well as use question with the wolf, why he hath made the ewe bleat for the lamb." He says, "You might as well as stand on the seashore and ask the ocean tide not to rise. You might ask the wolf why he made the mother sheep mourn for the lamb he devoured, why he hath made the ewe bleat for the lamb. You may ask the wolf why he made the mother sheep mourn for the lamb he devoured. You may as well as forbid the mountain pines to wag their high tops and to make no noise when they are freighted with the gust of heaven. You might as well as forbid the pine trees on the mountains to sway their high tops and to make noise when disturbed by the wind from the above. You may as well do anything most hard as seek to soften that, than which words harder." Antonio says to Bassanio, You might ask, you might as well do the most difficult thing in the world rather than attempt a thing still harder to soften the heart of the Jew. So, I request you not to make him any more offers, nor to take any more steps. Don't argue. I request you not to make any argument with that Jew. His Jewish heart, therefore, I do beseech you, make no more offers, use no further means, but with all brief and plain conveniency, let have judgment and the Jew his will. He says, but with all due speed and simplicity, as it is convenient to you, let me have the judgment, and let the Jew have his will. Whatever he wants, whatever his will, let me have the judgment, and let the Jew have his will. Bassanio says, for thy 3,000 ducats, here is 6. He wants to tempt Shylock. He says, here are 6,000 ducats instead of your 3,000. Shylock says, if every ducat in 6,000 ducats were in 6 parts and every part a ducat, I would not draw them. I would have my bond. He says, if each of the 6,000 ducats were divided into 6 and each part of a ducat, yet I would not accept them. I would have only my bond. He has become adamant and he says, I would have only my bond. Duke says, how shalt thou hope for mercy, rendering none? Duke was listening all the argument. He says, if you show no mercy to others, how can you hope for God's mercy? God will not show you mercy on you. Shylock says, what judgment shall I dread, doing no wrong? I am right. What judgment do I fear when I have done no wrong? You have among you many a purchased slave, which like your asses and your dogs and mules you use in abject and in slavish parts, because you bought them. He says, you keep many slaves whom you have bought. You keep many slaves whom you have bought, like your asses, dogs, and mules. You use them in mean servile tasks, just because you have bought them. Just because you have bought them. Shall I say to you, let them be free? Marry them to your ears. Why sweat thy under burdens? Let their beds be made as soft as yours, and let their palates be seasoned with such viands. Shall I say to you, give them freedom and allow them to marry your children? Why have they to sweat by carrying heavy loads? Let their beds be as soft as your beds, and be treated with the same food as your own. In the context, you would say that the slaves are ours. You would say. So do I answer you? When you will say, the slaves are ours, so do I answer you. The pound of flesh which I demand of him is dearly bought. Very, very expensive for me. The pound of flesh which I demand from Antonio is very dear, very expensive. That is mine and I will have it. I will take it. If you deny me, fie upon your law. He says, there is no legal authority. If you will not, if you deny me that what is lawful, you should be ashamed of the legal system of your city. There is no force in the decrees of Venice. I stand for judgment. Answer, shall I have it? There is no legal authority. There is no legal authority in Venice to deny this to me. I demand the judgment now. Answer me whether I shall have it or not. Duke says, upon my power I may dismiss the court unless Bellario, a learned doctor whom I have sent for to determine this, come here today. Duke says, with my authority I may adjourn the court, suspend the court, unless Bellario, a learned doctor of law, whom I have requested to come and settle this case, comes here today. Salerio says, my lord here stays without a messenger with letters from the doctor new come from Padua. Salerio says, my lord, a messenger from Padua, from the doctor of Bellario, from Padua is waiting outside with letters. Duke says, bring us the letters, call the messenger. Bassanio says, good cheer, Antonio. What man, courage yet. The Jew shall have my flesh, blood, bones and all, or thou shalt lose for me one drop of blood. When Bassanio saw that his friend Antonio is demoralized, he has become very sad. He says, cheer up, Antonio, be happy, have courage. The Jew will have all my blood, flesh and bones before you lose one drop of my blood on my account. Antonio says, I am a tainted wether of the flock, meted for death. The weakest kind of fruit drops earliest to the ground, and so let me. You cannot better be employed, Bassanio, than to live still and write mine epitaph. Antonio says, I am like a sick sheep. I am like a sick sheep in the herd, more suitable to be slaughtered earlier than the others. The weakest fruit falls earliest from the tree, and so let me die. I will be a fitting task for you. It will be a fitting task for you, Bassanio, to live and write the inscription on my tombstone. You live, let me die. Bassanio, to live and write the inscription on my tombstone. After that, Nerissa, dressed like a lawyer's clerk, enter in the scene, and what happens in the court scene you will study in my next video. Thank you, students. Thank you so much.